really taking off. They're live at the Fox Theater. What's going on, Josh?
That's right. Good morning, Rob. I'm here with Shelea, and it's a great name, right? And Shelea, you just had your album drop a little more than a month ago. You're from Bakersfield originally, and things are going so well for you.
This is my home.
Has Bakersfield been supportive? Do you have friends and family hitting you up, like just super stoked for you?
I do. First of all, I love coming here. It's like it's always that moment when the 5 turns into the 99. That's when I know I'm home.
I mean, Bakersfield's home to obviously Buck Owens and Merle Haggard, and now it's kind of like, are we going to be seeing a great representation of R&B?
Absolutely. Wouldn't that be incredible? I would love that. I would love that. I grew up surrounded by music. I went to a church called Southside, Seventh-day Adventist Church. So that's really where I got my start in music, playing in the church, singing in the children's choir. So I would love that.
And your experiences so far, what's been a few of your highlights of your career? That you've had some amazing things happen to you the past couple of years.
Absolutely.
I know it's tough to narrow it down.
It's hard to narrow it down. White House #1. I mean, come on. I performed at the White House presenting Burt Bacharach and Hal David with the Gershwin Prize. That was incredible.
Were you nervous at all?
You know, I wasn't.
You weren't?
I wasn't. Isn't that crazy?
Good for you. Wow.
I know. I absolutely believe that God has given me a gift. So it just was one of those things where I just let him, you know, just take control, and it was amazing. It was an amazing, historic moment for me.
And we're going to mention this, we'll talk about it more later, but Stevie Wonder's been one of your biggest supporters.
Yeah,
that's so cool. What's Stevie been like?
Oh, first of all, he's got the most amazing heart. Before everything else, his enormous gift is actually secondary to just his spirit and his heart. But he's been so supportive of this album. He's on the album. Who gets that on their debut album, right?
That's amazing.
So he's become a friend though.
Well, we're gonna let you start performing one of your songs. Before we do, I gotta plug your album. It came out a month ago.
Plug the album, please.
Bakersfield represent.
That's right.
Shelea, look at this. And Shelea, I can't wait to hear you sing. She has a couple tracks on here featuring Stevie Wonder and Brian McKnight.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that one now. The one Love Fell on Me. It was also in a motion picture, Jumping the Broom. Awesome. Which I was really proud of. So I'm gonna play a little bit of that.
Shelea, take it away, and stay tuned later on next hour. We're gonna have a few more hits with her. We're gonna learn more about her and her music. Shelea, it's all you.
I thought I had it all together, always a couple steps ahead. I knew the game of love like the back of my hand, but since you cast your spell, I haven't been myself. Don't know my up from my down, or my right from my left. I'm scared while I'm happy. I miss you before you leave. You wouldn't recognize me now. I question where you're going. Can hear a song without crying. I didn't fall, babe. Love fell on me. So what have I got to lose? Nothing I could choose. You got me on a one-track mind. My world is torn apart the day you break my heart. I belong to you. There's nothing I can do but love you.
Good morning. Quick question. She said she wasn't nervous singing before the president. How is that possible?
How is it possible she got to sing for President Obama?
No, she said in the last hour that she wasn't nervous.
She wasn't nervous. She wasn't nervous, exactly. Rob wants to know how you weren't nervous singing for President Obama.
How was I not nervous? I can't explain it. I think now, just how I understand my gift, I just let it go. I don't even think about it. It's not even my gift, so I just kind of express it.
Well, your new album, for those just tuning in, Shelea, she's from Bakersfield originally, lives down in Orange County now. She put out her new album just a little over a month ago, and we're talking working with Stevie Wonder, Brian McKnight. You've sang for the President of the United States. And another really cool thing you're doing is you had this Whitney Houston tribute.
Yeah.
Enlighten us on that.
Yeah, when she passed away, I did this tribute, had no idea it was going to go viral. Just did it just really from my own
So it was a
heart.
video you put online?
It's a video I did online. It's on YouTube. It's just me singing about 10 of her songs, you know, for about 10 minutes.
Wow.
And about 7 of her songs. And I just kind of paid tribute to just someone who's given me so much vocally.
And that video got a lot of attention.
It did. It did. You know, a lot of people reached out to me, but the one that really meant a lot to me was when her daughter, Bobby Christina, found me and told me that, you know, when she heard me sing, she felt her mom's spirit, and if her mom was here, she would be so proud of me, and that it was the best tribute that she had seen.
Wow.
Ever.
Did she inbox that to you? Were you able to see her in person or talk to her on the phone?
She found me on Facebook.
Wow.
The joys of
social media, man. There's pros and cons. Talk about one of the major just blessings right there. That's a great story.
It touched my heart because you know, I was a little torn because I was getting all this attention from it, but it was based on the fact that she had passed. So I would have given anything to have her back, you know.
All right, Shelea, we only have about a minute and a half left. I want to hear you perform. They want to hear you perform. The last hour, you did "Love Fell on Me," correct? That's the one featuring Stevie Wonder.
So how about I do a Whitney song? Let's do it. Let's do one.
It's perfect. It's all you. The floor is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelea, originally from Bakersfield, California.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much that you just don't see. But if you would only take the time, I know in your heart you'd find, oh, a girl who's scared sometimes, who isn't always strong. Can't you see the hurt in me? I feel so all alone. I wanna run to you. I wanna run to you. Won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? I wanna run to you. But if I come to you, tell me, will you stay, or will you run away?
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's just one of the many songs.
You serious right now? and one thing I just want to point out, the way you sing is so beautiful. It's effortless. Aww. I mean, if there's someone watching right now, maybe there's a fine young lady watching right now and she's an aspiring musician, what kind of advice would you give them?
You know, never give up. I know it's so cliche. It really is cliche to say that. Never give up. But I think, especially as a new artist, when no one is your cheerleader, you have to be your own cheerleader, because you deal with a lot of rejection. And I just read an article, a guy that I've come to really admire, an actor, Laz Alonso, and he talks about depersonalizing rejection.
Wow.
And that has been really, really powerful for me, because, you know, you really have to believe that you have something special.
She's quite the inspiration, folks. Shelea, check her out. Her album, I popped up right over her album on iTunes right now. Check it out. Shelea. Rob, Linda, I'm tossing back to you. We have one more segment with her. Stick around. You want to hear her one more time. Trust me.
Really enjoyed that back here in the studio. We'll talk to you in just a little bit. Thank you.
Career is just taking off, and she's so talented. I really enjoyed listening to her today, Josh.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of things right. Shelea, ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding up her new album. Just got put out a little more than a month ago. She's originally from Bakersfield, and ever since she moved down to LA, and you've been working on music ever since. But it's got to be so fulfilling to finally see some of the songs you've written years ago produced, put on an album with Stevie Wonder, Brian McKnight.
That's right. Amazing. That's right. So amazing. You know, and it's funny when you said just the rewarding part. I'm kind of going down memory lane from being here. I got to give a shout out to my piano teachers.
Give those shout outs.
Becky Lammy, I don't know if you're even still here. Doug Davis, you were over at Cal State. They both gave me lessons. I have to give a shout out to Mr. Knight at BAA Academy. He was so instrumental in just getting me to get myself out there with my stage presence. with our, what was the name of the group? I think it was called Witness.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just, all these memories are coming back.
It's good to be home, right?
It's good to be home.
Well,
it's good to be home.
Well, I appreciate
Full circle.
I appreciate you meeting us here at the Fox Theater this morning. We really wanted to brag about our Bakersfield native, making
That's
it big.
right,
You sang
that's
for the President of the United States. What's one thing I wish we could have had all the time in the world, but we only have a couple minutes to really focus on your huge success. What's probably the one thing you're most proud of as of right now in regards to this album or who you performed with or anything?
You know, I'm definitely proud of the album. It's good to finally have a product. Last month, I had the amazing opportunity to sing for the Songwriters Hall of Fame Awards. And we got Sting, Steven Tyler, Elton John, Berry Gordy, Smokey Robinson.
All eyes on you.
All eyes on me.
All ears on you.
And I gotta tell you, and I say, you know, when they gave me a standing ovation, that was a defining moment for me, because it was like, these are my musical heroes, Natalie Cole. So that's when it just was really, if it wasn't confirmed before that, you know, God has given me something special, you know, I give all the glory to Him. You know, it just felt like, okay, I'm at the right place at the right time. I got the album. I know it's going to take some time, but I have faith that it's going to get out there.
It's so hard to be a good singer-songwriter, to be able to write a song that really connects with people and evokes that emotion. So the fact that you're with the best that music has ever seen, and they give you a standing ovation, man, that's got to be unbelievable.
It felt great. And it's funny, we were just, you know, while we were waiting to come back, a good friend of mine in Atlanta texted me and said, I'm in Dunkin' Donuts
Listen to that,
Atlanta.
Rob. Her friend was in Dunkin' Donuts in Atlanta and heard her song on the radio.
And heard my single on the radio, Love the Way You Love Me.
That's right.
So that was crazy. So he wanted me to mention
Yeah,
that.
go get your donkeys and listen to Shelea. Well, Shelea, with the remaining time we have left, we want to hear your song, girl.
Yeah.
And this
Love
is
the Way
the
You
single.
Love Me.
Love the Way You Love Me. This is your single.
We just shot a video for it. It's going to be premiering on Vivo August 13th. We're so excited about that, and it's on Sirius FM radio now, Heart and Soul, I believe.
All right, and you can buy Shalea's album.
Yeah, it's on iTunes and Amazon. I would love for you to follow me on Twitter, Shelea Music, SHELEA Music. Also Instagram, I keep in touch there, and as well as my Facebook page, Shelea Music.
All right, Mariah and Beyonce are great, but now Bakersfield, we got Shelea. Take it away, girl.
That's all right. I'll just do a little bit of the single. I never thought I would find a man not afraid to let me shine. You're not like the rest. That's why I'm so blessed. You always see the good in me. When others doubt me, you believe I know what